Hi there, my name is Irvin Mexicanos. This is an English extra credit assignment. For the book that I did for this assignment, I did When, The Scientific Secrets of Perfect Timing by Daniel H. Pink. For the questions I'm about to answer is how does this book connect to caves? How does this book connect to masks? And how does this book connect to Thoreau's Life Without Principle? How does this connect to whistleblower films? What do you like about the book? And would I recommend it? So this book connects to caves because it talks about life as a whole, and it is connected within chapter 3 when the author said, shifting our focuses, giving wind the same weight as what won't cure all of our ills, but it is a good beginning. I feel like this connects well with caves because it's shifting our focus suggests getting out of a cave and basically moving on with your cave. And the way I feel like this book connects with masks is in chapter 2 when the author said, humans metaphorically open and close. I feel like this relates to masks because metaphorically opening and closing could suggest like changing into a new mask. And I feel like this also connected with Thoreau's argument because the author said in chapter 3, the lack of inhibitory control is a bug from inside problems. This suggests that it aligns with Thoreau's argument because the lack of inhibitory is like living life without principle. And then for the whistleblower film, I picked Snowden because honestly, it's the only one I watched. And I felt like this connected with Snowden because in chapter 3, the author said the harsh reality of work, whatever we do, whatever our title is, that many of us don't fully control our time. So what? So what can you do when the rhythms of our daily pattern don't coincide with the demands of our daily schedule? I feel like this connected with Snowden because it suggests how Snowden's life was like his whole work was being controlled with his life, and that he can't like get out of this pattern, and it doesn't like it like coincides with his demands, and he can't really like escape it. And what I liked about this book is that it taught me plenty of things like what to do in life, what's the perfect time to get married, and then false starts. And then I feel like personally, I would recommend it. I feel like it's a pretty good read, even though I listened to it as an audiobook. I didn't actually read it fully. I feel like it was still an interesting enough book, and I think people should give it a read because of the lessons I learned and the experiments they featured within this book, like explaining like other stuff as well, like oh, people who are like married at a younger age are more likely to divorce than people who were married when they were like older, or like when you're settled down with like school, you have less to stress about once you're married and stuff like that. So I would give it a read.